What's up, guys? I'm feeling very frazzled, maybe? Is the right word frazzled? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm feeling weird. Okay, so let's come in and... Hey, go that way. No, go that way. Go that way. Go lay down over that way. No. All right, come on. Go ahead. First card out we have is the Queen of Pentacles. I was honestly wearing a blue shirt before this. I started feeling like I should cover my body up. I don't know why. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles, long black hair, red gown, bunny at her feet. If you ain't never caught a rabbit, then you ain't no friend of mine. If you never caught a rabbit, then you ain't no friend of mine. You know who that is? That would be Mr. Elvis Presley. I don't know who wrote it, but I know he sang it. Alright, we have nightmares, or we have bad dreams, we have sleepless nights, feeling ashamed, feeling haunted, feeling sad, scared, covering your eyes, not wanting to see something, a lack of wanting to see. No, please don't look. I don't like it when you look. I don't like it when you watch me. I don't like it when you see me. I don't like it when you are always like eyeing me down or something like that. I feel like that person's saying that. Like, why are you always staring at me? Like, what are you looking at? Like, the fuck? Is there something wrong with my face? Like, is there something on? Like, what are you staring at? Okay, somebody could have embarrassed someone. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Is something funny? I got a pimple on my cheek? Say something about it. I don't care. So, okay, something about that. Some of you made someone feel really bad. Okay, we have freedom. You are free. Right? Now this could be a sense of, like, the thing, this is only half a deck. We're playing with half a deck here, bitch, man. We got the whole thing. I threw the other half away when I was moving. I kept half of it, so there's something about this half. Okay, something about unclosed chapters. Something about it. We're not fighting it, right? We're just going to let it be. I'm going to throw the deck away after this. So we're going to get the last little bit of a message out of this motherfucker right now. I threw the other half of the deck away because I was moving and I had to get rid of stuff. So, like, imagine, like, being like a split soul, right? Or, like, and only half your cards are with you and half the cards are with your other half destiny or your other half soulmate. I would assume that that's kind of how that goes. What's up? You want to split a tail on that with me? Kind of energy. Okay, now there's a sense of freedom here. There's a sense of freedom here. There's a sense of, like, low-key judgment, though. Like, who is this Queen of Pentacles and why is she judging this? But, like, this person's making this person feel hella bad. Like, this person's trying to make you, like look down on you, or, like, this person's trying to, like, act like they're better than you. Like, they're really seriously, like, just, like, it's like they're not saying what is wrong with you, but they're just, like, looking at you in a way that's making you feel like you have to question every little fucking thing about you, where it's like you're really seriously having, like, an identity crisis. Like, you're looking at yourself like, what the fuck? There's nothing wrong with you. That's the thing. This person is looking at you like that because you're everything. This card looks like my sister Renee. She has the same birthday as me, but she's 5 years older. Her name's Renee Louise Bernard. Sometimes she watches the channel. Hey sis, if you're on here, hello. Okay. Protected, follow something through. Okay. Somebody here could be like, the fuck? Back the fuck away from my sister acting like that, motherfucker. With your fucking bust ass up ass torso. The fuck's wrong with you? Don't do that. Somebody's a lacking, like something about their own personal life is not necessarily very good. You could be like overcompensating for this person, or like say that somebody has like a really bad like 4th house, 5th house, 6th house, right? Because that's kind of like where, maybe even 3rd house, that's like where his bandages are at, right? 3rd house, 4th house, 5th house, 6th house. So somebody could have like an issue with the love they received from their mother, have an issue with the people that they date, have an issue with the love that they give out, and then also have an issue somehow with their career or with their routines. Okay. I feel like this person is standing up to this Empress, right? This could be an Aries. This could be a Sagittarius. This is somebody that is trying to overcome something. Okay, they're looking at this Empress and this Queen of Pentacles. We have these two. What is this Empress and what is this Queen of Pentacles? How are they connected? Somebody who does their homework. Somebody who looks into things. Somebody who digs a little bit deeper. Somebody that's not, this person's not surface level. Okay, they're connected by this Page of Swords. Page of Swords is, Page of Swords can be a disruptive card. They can be disruptive, but they're extremely intelligent. Like, have you ever just met somebody that's like not necessarily on the right frequency as you, and like they come into your area and it's just like, whoa, bitch, you are disruptive. Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing here? Somebody here could be a disruptor, be like disrupt, like what the fuck is happening? You gotta get. Right? You gotta get over it. Try to come up in this motherfucker and disrupting the energy. We got the girlfriends over here chilling, okay? It's raining men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining. Whoa, where did that come from? Oh my god, okay, so this is a weird message. It's raining men. I guess. If that's how you see it. It's raining men. The devil. The truth is the devil sold his soul to me. Okay? I lived once, likely I live again. If I lived once, it's likely I will live again. Unless you've I mean, there's certain people that might not live again, but like I'm talking, those are like Gandhi, maybe Alan Watts, Terrence McKenna, like those people that are really, really into like understanding the, like, that's like their persona, right? Once you've been Aleister Crowley, that's another one that's not going to reincarnate. Aleister Crowley is not going to reincarnate. He is an ascended master. The Seven of Swords in reverse, somebody's very, like, it's like you're feeding someone fucking straight bullshit, right? Eat my shit. Whoa. What is that from? The Help? That's what that's giving. It's like you're not even hiding something. Whoa, what the hell? Eat my shit. Gotta go, dude. This is a fucking weird reading. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Dundala. Make you holla. Okay. Defensiveness. This is not the best reading, friends. Are you doing okay? Because I mean, like, your half the reading's really not looking super good. I'm gonna take the first half. You can have the second. I mean, yeah, you can have the second. You can have the friends. I don't need them. I'm gonna take the. Okay, there could definitely be like somebody in your life could be dealing with some like stress around money. I feel like you have a really good sense of like friends, like girlfriends, people of the same sex that kind of, you could have roommates that you live with. So there's not a lot of stress around bills. Friends, you're kind of freeing yourself, setting yourself free from any sort of like bonds, or somebody in your life, maybe a friend of yours, is setting themselves free from like any like contractual friendships, or like friendships that like require any sort of anything from them, right? So somebody in your life, you could notice them kind of like, yeah, I don't really need, like, I'm not gonna call you because I don't need to call you. I'm gonna just like take my P's and Q's over here. It's kind of what that's giving. Like somebody's kind of like detached or kind of distant. And so this person could like really live a little bit like isolated away from everything or everyone, right? But this person is very attractive and people do want to date them. It could just be really difficult, like breaking through their like already established frequency that they have built for themselves, because it's like they're really like on their own like path, right? This person's like treading their own path. Okay. Now, you're coming through as the devil, so there's obsession. You're obsessed with someone. Like, when you see someone, you become obsessed. This person, this Queen of Pentacles, when you see this Queen of Pentacles, you get obsessed, right? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, like, you really dig into it. Like, you really get to know everything about them, okay? You really, like, you pull from their soul, right? It's like you're not using your energy, you're using someone else's energy. All right, like you could be really into like seeing how other people's energy can like what it can do for you. Be something you're interested in, or like seeing what, like the King of Pentacles came out. So I mean, it doesn't, it's it's a match, right? That would tell me that it's a match. It's just like there's some things that needs to be worked on here. It could be communication and difficulty communicating. Could be like a lack of, like sometimes when you're in a relationship or something, it's like sometimes you need to take a break, right? Yeah. Three of Pentacles, I don't know. I don't know why you don't judge me. I have this one, which is a command that we haven't done yet. The Dark Overlord. We have Jupiter energy. We also have Addicted. We also have Suffocate the Beast. And we have Kritika, Nakshatra. Coming over in my little scooter. My little scoot stool. Okay, anyways, so this is for the Angel Tarot, right? So whenever we're using one of the angels with a Shimha Heferesh, I believe it's what it's called, the 72 angels that surround the throne of God. Speaking of which, where's my purse? Because I have a card in there. Okay, these shorts are too short. I can't wear them anywhere. I won't wear them anywhere. Alright, taking this off. Alright, ready? Look at my chin tummy. Okay. Now that there's probably nobody in here. Okay. Sit. I'm pretty fucking good at that pole though. Did you know that? Okay. I have this picture. I got this in Marilyn Monroe. See it? That's her. Don't look at my toilet. I showed it to you. Because I said something about it. I have some. two Playboy magazines on top of the toilet. One of them's from February 1980, and the other one is January 2000, which has the Playmates of the Century in it. I just wanted to see the naked picture of Marilyn Monroe. I really did. I wanted to see it. I think she's shorter than people say she was. People say she was, what, like 5'6", 5'5". I don't think she was that tall. This hoe looks hella short, bitch. Anyways, sorry. I just wanted to see it. I like her. She's pretty cool. I definitely see a lot of similarities. Maybe in, like, mental problems a little bit. Obviously, I'm working on overcoming those mental problems, just like being abandoned and kind of like what I kind of think it was if she did end up like committing an suicide, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways. Like, say that somebody wasn't answering her phone calls and her life was kind of falling down around her, and the person that she wanted to talk to wasn't answering her phone calls like at all. And you know, you're like, if you're gonna break up with me, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? I know I've been there. I know I've said it before. It's not a healthy thing to say. It's actually an extremely manipulative and extremely, like, really fucked up thing to say to someone if you're in a relationship with them. Like when you want someone to say so badly, or like you're not receiving something that you need from someone, and that's really the only way that your body knows like how to handle it is just by like, it's a meltdown. Okay, so we have the lady, to receive blessings, good fortune, and support. And we have the power to cut through problems, burning through illusion to get to truth. Suffocate the beast. Me and Marilyn Monroe are almost like, we're pretty opposite to each other natally. Which there's a few, like I don't really have a lot of fire in my chart at all. I don't really have any. I have Saturn and Aries in my sidereal chart. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all the fire I have. I guess, no, in my sidereal chart I also have Mars in the North Node in fire. In my tropical chart, I only have Pluto in the North Node. But sometimes they put my North Node at 0 degrees of Virgo, so it's either or. Whether you put the mean or the true, it changes the sign. Anyways, we have Suffocate the Beast. Suffocate the Beast. Addicted. Functioning. Jupiter's energy is not just about making money, but making of meaning. No cap. You, Angelina, she, Jennifer. Come on, bitch. You see where Brad at. That's from my favorite Nicki Minaj song is Stupid Hoe, because I just think it's absolutely ridiculous and I just like it. Anyways, we have the Dark Overlord. And then we have Lamed Lamed Hey, the 6th divine commandment that you can give to one of the angels of the Shimha Heferesh, I believe is what it's called, to carry out a task, right? Because you can call an angel in and then they can just be there and, you know, whatever, and they have things that they are good at, qualities that they have, but these are the Hebrew commands that you can give them. And this is the 6th one, and it's to build a vessel to achieve a truthful dream state. With this root, I dream truthfully. My soul ascends to safe and loving places during the night or time of sleep. I awaken each morning recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit. I am wiser. So you could be an Aries or a Taurus. You could be dealing with a lady, or there's something significant about a lady. We have late Taurus, 2542 Taurus, to 8 degrees 34 minutes Taurus. This is the third lunar mansion. It is called Al Thurega. The sun. Restoration of life. Protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. So you can expect like just the sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's called the Vivifying God. It's the 64th angel. The name is Mihail. And the gematria is 312 simplified to 77. No, it would be, I don't know about that. I that might be 312 for the Hebrew, and then 77 could be the English simplified. I don't think is it written on here? No, but you can see how it's spelled. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Chili, baby back ribs. Okay, that's Fat Bastard. All right, good. We're getting somewhere. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. What is happening? Oh, Dr. Evil is my, definitely one of my alter egos. Did you know that? Did you know that? Oh, what's it called? Mini-Me? In the January 2000 edition, Mini-Me, the midget that plays Mini-Me, is in the 2000 edition Playboy with the Playboys of the Century, and he's dressed up as Hugh Hefner. So I guess Hugh Hefner, Santa Clown. You know what I'm talking about? We have the Nine of Cups. Habuahaya. Healing, preserves health, and cures diseases. God, the kindest giver. Nine of Cups, 68. 348 is the gematria number. And it would look like, it looks like he only has 1 foot, a little bit, unless there's like another foot somewhere else. Doesn't it look like he only has 1 foot? Where's your other foot, bud? They got you for your other foot. I guess it is the Nine of Cups, so it's Jupiter and Pisces, so that's kind of like fucked up. If you actually look at these cards kind of closely, like they're actually low-key kind of fucked up. They just expect people to be stupid. So I just want you to know that Mr. Damien Eccles, a.k.a. Travis McHenry, a.k.a. Lori Davis, I'm not taking all this back. You ain't fucking with me. I'm not the one. Oh, bitch. Turns out. Okay? Because, you know, Damien Eccles might have the Nine of Cups in his chart, but bitch, my Jupiter is just a little bit farther than his. And it just so happens to be in the highest nakshatra called Purva Bhadrapada. My Jupiter is the highest form of Jupiter. Therefore, you cannot say anything to me about Jupiter because it is also my Atmakaraka, and it rules my ascendant. It rules the placement of my moon nakshatra is also in a Jupiter ruled nakshatra. I have an exact trine in all 3 of the Jupiter nakshatras. So I have my ascendant and Jupiter in Purva Bhadrapada, which is the highest form of Jupiter nakshatra. And then my moon is in Punarvasu, the first stage of Jupiter nakshatras. And then I have Chiron in Vishaka nakshatra. So that's a grand, I don't think it's actually technically a trine because my moon is at the very beginning of Cancer. I don't have an air moon. Very close to it though, in sidereal Vedic astrology. But anyways, that Jupiter goes pretty hard. The Jupiter is actually in Aquarius. The Jupiter is actually in Aquarius. So I'm just saying, where's my boy's foot at? I'm just saying there's no other foot. I'm not sure how accurate these are, but when I look at the pictures, I feel, He said he didn't. When I look at the pictures, I do feel like Damien Eccles drew these. I can feel it. They look like they just have his vibe. If you know anything about that man, he's a pretty good magic teacher if you're interested in learning magic. That's where I learned a lot of the things that I know magically. I mean, I'm not like in magnum opus or anything, but I did learn quite a lot from him. He's a very interesting mind, very controversial person. Anyways, let's continue. We have the Sun and the Nine of Cups. We have good energy coming out. Okay, the Nine of Cups is like emotionally healing. It's very like the King of Cups, God seeing everything. I do have a plate with his eye on it. And we have the Seven of Wands, the expected God. This says, listen, I don't know, I don't want this bitch. You got me fucked up with someone else. I'm not. We got a 4-stage clinger over here. We got a clinger. Somebody's clinging. Okay, what are you clinging for? Don't cling. Live and let live. You just gotta let it go. Somebody's straight clinging, right? That's what I'm talking about. And you leave this house, I'm gonna kill myself. Get some help. What is it called? BetterHelp.com. Why are you talking to me? You don't need me. Whoa, what the fuck is happening? Finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Restitution. Deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. Bitch. That's Mars and fucking that's Mars and Leo. We have a Jupiter-Mars opposition. I have this natally. Okay, we have the King of Cups, God seeing everything. Okay. The Two of Pentacles is on the ground here. Coil. I do like her. God who supports the universe, right? She comes with the cornucopia, fortune and fame, fulfills any request. Poyal's a great one. I would say that this is the best one out of all of the angels we've pulled so far. The King of Cups isn't a bad energy either, right? They can just be very selective on who they choose to emotionally connect with, right? They can be very selective. I'm talking like very, very, very selective. Like this person would rather be alone than be with somebody that doesn't have anything to offer them. So this person could be celibate, or they have been celibate for a long time. God, the kindest giver. The Emperor. Mikhail, like unto God, political authority, gives safe travel, and protects against conspiracies. This is actually my physical guardian angel. If you look at the deck, based on the day that I was born, this is like the guardian angel that, and yeah. I have dominion over Bepar, which is like the mermaid, the merman. It's the merman? I mean, it's a man. Bepar. It's the merman. The sirens. Maybe that's why I like music so much. Like unto God, political authority, okay. Gives safe travel, protects against conspiracies. Now, you could be experiencing an energy here where I just feel like there's somebody that just really like, oh, that's definitely Donald Trump right there. The Emperor, like unto God. But also the King of Cups, because this, you have to remember that this does have a very strong energy signature with him as well, which is interesting that we pulled the expected God. The Sun, though, right? The Sun King, right? We got that God who supports the universe. You have a lot of people supporting you. The kindest giver. People see you as somebody very generous, somebody very easy to work with, somebody very, like, if you're not agreeable, there's a compromise that can be somehow found, right? It's like you're not impossible to talk to or impossible to work with, right? There's always some sort of there's always some sort of middle, I mean, not always, but for the most part, there is usually always some sort of middle ground. Okay? Political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. The Chariot and Temperance, as well as the Empress. So we're going to leave these off to the side. God, the Father, the generous, fertility and fruitfulness, assures peace between married couples. Mihail, right? Hakaya, Chayuakaya. The joy of God. The Empress number is 48, by the way. The joy of God, reconciliation, regains the favor of those one has offended. The Chariot, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, and overcoming adversity. And that is for the Emperor card, like unto God. Political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. I can pull the Chariot out for that one as well, just because the Chariot is kind of like the way to make sure that you are getting the energy, right? Michael will always make sure that the energy, the blessing, will be given to you, but in a way that's probably so subtle you'll never even really feel it. I doubt you're even still watching this, but I bet that it won't, it'll be so subtle you won't even feel it. It's just going to be something that happens, right? Things are just going to, any sort of like, the Ace of Pentacles, new money. Divine blessing drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. The adored God. The 8. So, that's what we got. And I'll read you the command again. It's Lamed Lamed Hey. I got this off of a website. And it's to build a vessel to achieve a truthful dream state. With this route, I dream truthfully. My soul ascends to a safe and loving places during the night or time of sleep. I awaken each morning recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit. I am wiser. So we had this 9 of Swords come out. Right, there could be like some PTSD or something coming up about that, okay? Just could have bad dreams, right? I've had bad dreams. I sometimes randomly, right? Especially if you've gone through a lot of trauma in your life. It's very possible. We have Jupiter's energy is not just about making of money, but the making of meaning. All right. Oh, fuck. We have awaking from a sleep after a nightmare. An Indonesian word. It means kakayo. Somebody could have had a bad dream, or there's a bad dream, something about a bad dream. Or maybe it's like, you're like, okay, I just saw like Charlie Kirk's wife, like, waking up and being like, was this a dream? Like, how, is this a dream? Like, this isn't really real. I feel like a hidden sadness. That shit was devastating, dude. Someone who always is ready to argue about anything. Breed bait. And a daydreamer, one who lives with their heads in the clouds, and that's in reverse. So this could very well be like a middle of the night dream, right? So if you smoke weed, it's probably not the message for you. If you smoke weed, because weed makes it impossible to dream, right? You don't dream when you smoke weed. If you do smoke weed and you ever decide to stop smoking weed, that's one of the really cool benefits of stopping smoking weed is the dreams, right? The lucid dreaming, like the astral realm is crazy. It might be scary at first when you start getting off weed, or pot, right? You're never going to make it to the top if you're smoking pot. A fighting spirit, Chinese. An approach to handling conflicts and problems fairly without attachment. Konfliktfähigkeit. I don't know. It's in reverse. German. And we have Hawaiian. When you are given directions as you walk away, and then they completely slip your mind. Akaya Hai. Hawaiian. Okay, we have some. Yep, that's all I got. I hope that was helpful for you. I don't even know really what, but, you know. I just want to know how he made that shot like that. Like, that was a clean shot. I didn't watch the video. I didn't watch it. Like, I think there was like a news thing where it started to show me, and then like right as soon as it happened, I turned the phone away. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it. I don't want to see things like that. I don't want to see things like that. My mind is free of things like that. I don't like scary movies. I don't want to see things like that because those things are not in my reality. Life is good, and life is beautiful, and life is sweet, and life is kind, and my last name is Kreger, not Kruger. It is Kreger, and my grandpa's name is Frank, and my dad looks whole lot like JFK, where he did when he was young. Got kind of chubby. But yeah, I don't know. We just got some ties that I didn't realize I had blood on my finger. I have blood on my finger when I was doing this reading. Alright, so that's significant, you know. Sending you all love, like, keep your thoughts clean, like, stop consuming bad things, and your dreams will become a lot less scary. Right? If you're consuming things that are scary, if you're consuming things that are sick, if you're consuming things that are wrong, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? Consume nice things and you get nice things in your mind. Because if there's no vision or no like possibility, like that's not even in my reality, right? I don't even know anything about that. I've never even touched a gun. Like I don't know. I'm more of I don't know. Like I'll fucking die, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want a gun. I don't ever really want to touch one. I just don't like it. I just don't. I got anger problems. Right? I've had anger problems. So I wouldn't even want to be in the same house as one of those things. I don't want to be in the same, I don't have nothing to do with none of that. I think it's really bad. Right? It's like I'm more of like a baseball bat, a fucking, like a club, maybe go rogue, get some swords or something. We could rock, paper, scissors for it. We can wrestle. You wanna wrestle? I thought it was kung fu fighting. I have to go. Okay. This is a dumb reading, I guess. Whatever. I have to go. Goodbye.